kamakeke maloto te tele. Koutou nai matataku na ia koutou nai loto vai vai. Awa ko te liki te koutou atua e hakatahi ma koutou pe ko he lava e olo koutou ki e. Yo hoe mua mua hai kupua iwa.
Okay, Talofa everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. There's a lot that has been happening in our home as well, just the usual. I'll probably do a sit down vlog with you guys, just going through why, YouTubers go through everyday life and we just don't have enough time to pick up the camera as such. If you're new to my channel, welcome, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Also check out my Instagram page as well, the @VinnyVlogs, and also my Facebook. Thank you to those who have liked, followed, shared, subscribed, whatever you've done to support this channel. I appreciate you guys very much. So thank you so much. And yes, we have reached over 4,000 subscribers. So we're currently sitting around 4.2, I think. So honestly, I'm still amazed at how fast this channel is growing. So thank you guys. Okay, so we're going to make for you guys Puligi Saka. Okay, so this Puligi is like the normal Puligi, but the method is different. So sometimes, or most of the time, Puligi is made through baking, or we steam it in a massive steamer. But I'm going to try for you guys, I think the original way of how Puligi was made back in the islands, which is boiling it. So what they used is a material, and I did go to Spotlight because I asked my grandmother, oh, what was the material? She said, oh, well, yeah, for ingale, mangi finifia, bye for you, baby, if more or something like that. So I tried to go with that, and pretty much I went to Spotlight and I came across this material. Okay, so this material is called Muslin. Okay, so Muslin from Spotlight, and that's what the material is. It's like a thin cotton, but it's and also she said grab a maangoa. So maangoa is rope string, and this is cooking twine. If you're wondering how much it was, so the muslin was $9 a meter. It's pretty expensive, but I was curious as to how to make this Puligi, so I bought it. And the twine was $3.50 for 2. Shout out to everyone who's joined this channel. Hope you guys enjoy this cooking vlog, how to make Puligi. Enjoy. Oh, just a heads up, yeah, it's the same as puteni, purini, any other versions of it. And also you can add in sultanas or currants or mixed fruit, like the normal fruit cake if you'd wish, into this dish as well. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you at the end. Bye.
Alright, so these are all the ingredients you need in order to make a Puligi Saka. You need 2 cups of sugar, 5 cups of self-raising flour, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, 250 grams of margarine, 1 can of coconut milk, 1 cup of milk, 1 meter of muslin, and 1 cooking twine. Also, I'm going to show you guys the ingredients you need to make a homemade custard. So you need 2.5 cups of milk, 2 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar, and also 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. First, you're going to thoroughly rinse out and wash your muslin material. Make sure you also squeeze out the excess water when finished, and that way it's ready to be used for the Puligi. Then we're going to fill up our big pot that we're going to boil our Puligi in. We're then going to allow that to boil on high, so then we can boil our Puligi in it later on. Next, we're going to work on our melted sugar mix. So we're going to melt this 1 cup of sugar in a pot and keep a close eye on it. Keep stirring until you see that the sides start bubbling up, and then we're going to turn that on low and add in our coconut cream. Mix the coconut cream in, and then we're going to keep it on low and then add in our milk to cool it right down. And lastly, we're going to add in our margarine. So that's going to go in and then cool things down even more. So we're going to allow that to cool down while we start working on our dry ingredients. So add your 5 cups of flour, your 1 cup of sugar, and your tablespoon of nutmeg and cinnamon into a bowl. And then we're going to mix that around. So I only use nutmeg and cinnamon, but you can also use mixed spice. Use a wooden spoon to mix that around. And then we're going to add in our 1 teaspoon of baking soda as well. Then we're going to add our caramel mix into the dry ingredients. And before we mix it all together, add in your eggs. And then with the wooden spoon, you mix that around thoroughly. Make sure you've mixed out all the clumps as well of flour. And then we're going to prepare this for the muslin material. So the next step is to grab your material. Make sure it's folded, so you double the material over a bowl, and then we're going to pour that in. Make sure that you pour it in carefully and not to get the batter all over the material. Next, with the help of someone else, like Grandma, we're going to tie that very tightly. So make sure you leave some space for the puligi to rise, but make sure that when you're tying it, you tie it real tightly so then the water doesn't leak in. It's very important that you don't allow the water to leak in. Once it's boiled, you notice like that, then we're going to put our puligi in. Make sure that the tied knot is actually floating on top, so then that way the water doesn't seep through. So we're going to keep the lid on and let that boil for 2 to 2.5 hours on medium heat. Next, we're going to work on our custard. So you're going to add 2 cups of water, 1 cup of milk, and let that boil. Next, you're going to add 4 tablespoons of custard powder to a measuring cup, and then add in your 1.5 cup of milk to this mix. Use a fork to then mix through the custard powder thoroughly until it's dissolved, and then we're going to add 1 cup of sugar to the boiled mix on the oven. And then lastly, you're going to pour that custard milk into the pot and allow that to cook through until you notice that it thickens, and then you have your custard. Simple as that. So you just keep on stirring until the custards become the right consistency for your puligi. I normally add more milk in case it does come a bit too thick. Next, we're going to remove the lid once the puligi is ready. Use a tea towel and carefully take the knotted bit up top and then put that into the bowl. And then we're going to untie our puligi. So we're going to reveal what it looks like. So there you have the Puligi Saka. So we're going to use scissors, be careful, and then we're going to cut open the strings and then reveal what is the puligi. It looks like a pumpkin. Anyway, so that's the Puligi Saka. We're going to turn that over, and you notice it's nice and smooth. And then we're going to halve it and show you guys what the inside looks like. So that's what it looks like in the inside, nice and cooked. So I've allowed this puligi to cool down, and then I'm going to now serve it with our custard. Hope you like it. Enjoy.
this is what it looks like. It's fresh Puligi. Focus it. So there's the Puligi. I'm gonna give it a try now. Okay, there we go. So good. Okay. Simple recipe, different cooking method, but it's just another way of how to make the Puligi. Stay tuned because I'm going to be uploading some more recipes. Don't forget to subscribe, like this vlog, and shout out to all our viewers who are watching this vlog from the islands. So shout out to Fiji, Tonga, Samoa, Tuvalu, Tokelau, Kiribati, and also New Zealand as well. Shout out to all you guys who are viewing this right now. And it's Tokelau language week, so Dohani, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye! Yes,